There's a good, wonderful Yiddish word, mishigas. It means a mess. There's just this huge, amazing mess of humanity on the street, you know, all trying to get into the steel mill, all trying to get into the packing house, all trying to get into the tannery, all trying to get to work. In Chicago, there's maybe 23 to 35 different languages being spoken on any given street on any given day. And not only that, add dialect, because, you know, if you're a Polish mountaineer, you talk differently than somebody from Kujawia or somebody from Kraków. Sometimes you don't understand these people either. They can be as foreign from you as anybody else.
Chicago became the great capital of Polonia, okay, the stolica. Yeah, it became the great city. It surpassed Philadelphia, it surpassed a lot of other cities. Chicago became the big city of the United States after New York.
The extent of Polish migration during this period is really huge, not only in terms of Poles themselves, but in terms of the total number of people arriving in the United States. By 1900, about 100,000 Polish immigrants are arriving in the United States every single year up to World War I. That's quite a lot of people. The Jamestown Colony was founded by the Virginia Company of London, a group of English merchants. By settling a colony in North America, they hoped to duplicate what the Spanish, for example, had done by creating raw materials and finding gold and other precious trade items that they could use to make a profit in England. The colony was established in 1607. And within a year, in 1608, the first Poles arrived. And this is really the first definitely recorded Polish presence in North America, right along with this Jamestown colony. It's been speculated many times on what they actually did. What's been controversial is whether they were glassmakers, because glassmaking was one of the first industries established in the Jamestown colony. Well, Richard Orley wrote an article recently in which he makes a pretty convincing argument that it was the Poles who made glass and not the Germans. Germans apparently were assigned to build buildings, so from circumstantial evidence it appears the Poles were the people who were assigned to make glass.
Dlaczego Polacy? Dlatego, że Polacy byli dobrymi rzemieślnikami. A trzeba pamiętać, że ponad wszystkim Jamestown to była operacją finansową, więc szukali sposobu, żeby jak najwięcej wszystkich inwestorów zadowolić z pieniędzmi. A Polacy się specjalizowali w takich wyrobach.
We start to see the beginning of a real economic migration of groups in 1854, when a priest, Father Mochigemba, leads a group of several hundred of these people into Texas, where they really are coming to take advantage of the very inexpensive land that's unavailable to them in Europe. In a way, it's kind of like Jamestown in that it's a pioneering effort out on what was then the American frontier. You find these elements of Polish culture there. Really, Panna Maria is the first time in American history where you get a large group of Poles all residing and settling in the same place, where they establish a Polish church with Polish-speaking clergy, and they communicate with each other in Polish, and they really establish a Polish community rather than just a scattering of individuals. So in many ways, this is kind of the precursor of the economic migration that happens after the Civil War, beginning in the 1870s.